Right now at 10, as the number of opioid overdoses skyrocket in St. Louis, people are hitting the streets battling to save lives. Their weapon of choice coming in the form of small red and white boxes. Community leaders are fanning out all across St. Louis, distributing medicine to reverse drug overdoses.
This comes on the heels of 3 fatal ODs in West St. Louis County yesterday. Local officials tell News 4 the epidemic is hitting the black community hard. In fact, the number of African Americans who've overdosed in St. Louis grew by 500% in the last 5 years. That's just one of the communities local groups are now targeting. David Amalotti watched the grassroots effort all unfold this afternoon.
The more we normalize what's needed, the more we normalize that opioid use in our community.
Opioid abuse hits home for Rashonda Thornton. She lost her nephew to an overdose just last year. She says effective prevention programs are key to helping addicts.
If they had the tools that they need and the accessibility and awareness of what that could look like, that his life could have been potentially saved.
It's why Prevent Ed and People's Health Center are teaming up, installing 50 NaloxBoxes across St. Louis City and North St. Louis County.
We know how people are ashamed, they're stigmatized, and it's traumatic to be misusing substances, and no shame. We are meeting people where they are.
This will work, and you will be educated on how to do it properly so we can save lives.
The kits, funded by grant money, will contain 2 doses of Narcan, a medicine helping reverse an overdose.
The Delwood Recreation Center is one of the first 50 locations where these NaloxBoxes will be installed. One of the requirements is to have all staff at this facility and the others trained on how to give Narcan. I'm told it's not a one-size-fits-all approach, but it is a step in the right direction.
We have been suffering under this crisis for years, and it has been exacerbated through the COVID-19 pandemic.
The City of St. Louis medical examiner says drug overdose fatalities increased in the city by 30%, from 317 cases in 2017 to 448 cases in 2021. In the city, 21 people died of an opioid overdose in a single week this past February, including this complex where 5 people died in the Central West End.
We're in communities who haven't even seen this before, some of whom will only really learn what naloxone is and does for the first time because of this initiative.
It's in the message of I am willing to save this individual life who's underprivileged, underserved.
For Thornton, this effort lays the groundwork to save lives and honors her nephew.
Substance use has a way of finding people in ways that we cannot imagine. And we don't care how they got there. What we care is how can we support them.
In North City, David Amalotti, News 4.
All of the NaloxBoxes should be installed by the end of the week, and to find a list of their locations, you can look inside this story on the KMOV News app.